Hey, what's up, Divine Feminine? Excuse me. Um, Welcome back to my channel. We're about to do a reading for you. Um, about where you're at energetically and any messages that the divine has. And yeah, so I'm gonna start off with an archetype. Kim Kran's card, and then I'm gonna use the Water Tarot by 78 today. Okay. So yeah, let's see what's going on. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. So yeah, let us see. I think that's about good. How was your full moon? What was the vibe? I just slept. I really wasn't feeling it. This full moon was clearing up a lot of, you know how you release on a full moon and manifest on a new one. So this was clearing up a lot of like lifelong generational curses type of karmic endings for me. So I didn't even light a candle. I usually do that. Didn't do that. So I don't know. Maybe you're feeling like that too, kind of like not your best. So I think that's totally normal. Also, like with this deck, it's very planetary. I was told from my guide that it wants to speak during like these new and full moons or like some major conjunctions or transits in the ether. So let's see what they want to talk about. That's too much, too many. These can be tricky. There we go. Oh my god, this is so weird because this energy has been coming up a lot. The crone. To me, honestly, this is spirit, but it's like it's supposed to be a witch or something like this. Ooh, the village, the riddle. Okay, I know what this is about. There could be, I don't know, there could be, you know, a witch is like an energy manipulator anyways. So I feel like here, and it keeps on coming up. And maybe honestly it's because of my living situation. I'm gonna pull another card. My living situation is not the best for doing this work at this time. But I still feel compelled to do it. I think a lot of divine feminine struggle with that. In one way or another, you're trying to, you know, do your part. And on the other hand, it's like, well, it's not the best environment and conducive for that. And then you're awakening into this new, you know, paradigm and releasing yourself of these horrible things. And I think that this is what this is about. I don't know, maybe everywhere, you know, in one way or another, the divine feminine can relate to me in that, where it's like, well, I want to do my mission and my life's work and this great thing that the divine is calling me to do, but I don't have, I don't feel equipped with all the tools to do that. I don't feel like, right? But I do feel like this is the riddle, this is the frame of mind. Whenever we put limitations on ourselves is what I'm getting. That's what the universe responds back to us. So it's like, and maybe there's a lot of pressure, like from the masculine, for you to be a certain way or do a certain thing. I also am getting that, and actually I'm living that. So I think that it's really important that you don't allow for that to hinder you to in any way, or to, because it's just toxicity that is being cleared out. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of pressure on you to be a certain way, do a certain thing, and it's like we're all at different parts in our journey, and we all have to stay focused in these times. It's like not a time to get in our feelings about what he said or what she said, or especially the masculine. I'm having my coffee with you this morning. Yeah, I feel that strongly. There's a lot of this projections that are being projected at you. But you yourself, I feel you don't feel that way. You feel confident. You feel like you're accomplishing so much. You could be feeling like you're breaking out of, like you're progressing. But I think the problem is that when the feminine starts to do for her and really step into her own power and take back her chi in many ways and become neutral, the masculine sort of loses it, like, well, you don't have time for me, and they take it like personally when you used to be all like, on his ass and super addicted and, always fanning the ego. It's like, well, now you can't do that, right? And so that's what causes this drama, in essence, of like, well, you don't love me type shit. It's like, no, right? God is asking me to do this, and this is what I'm doing, and I feel like that's what you're doing. And maybe you do feel torn, right? Like, am I doing enough? But if Spirit is telling you to go down this road and sort of stay neutral about things, then that's what you're supposed to do. The masculines are being worked on still at this time. There's a lot, like I read somewhere, and I have it on my Facebook. Feel free to follow me and friend request me, like, on there. Like, I posted it. It was like, well, the divine will only bring you guys in physical union when the masculine actually can honor you and respect you. And in order for him to do that, he needs time. So I thought that was really interesting. I don't know why I was going to grab one of these. Let's do it. So, yeah, no excuses. Stay super confident. Always follow Spirit, too. It's like, all of these journeys are not the same. I mean, it's like a fucking fingerprint, like. So, and the only thing that really can get you through is like Spirit and your intuition. And if you're being guided to do a certain thing or not do a certain thing, just trust that, right? And as far as like people throwing shade about where you're at, it's like, you know how much you've grown. You know how much you've awakened. And that is, you can't put a price on that. You can't buy that. You can't go to the store and buy that. So be proud of that. Let's get a fairy. I don't know why I wasn't going to do that. Oh my goodness. The Tower. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like they subconsciously know that you're the trigger to all of the ego breakdown and all of the relationships that they've lost. And there is a tinge of like resentment toward you because it's still toxic. What can you do about that? Nothing. I'm sure if we all had a choice, we wouldn't make it so that these unions were so damn um, life shattering. We just want to be in love as the divine feminine. We don't want to cause any pain. But the truth of the matter is, that's exactly what you do. And it's really hard, you know? But then it's really beautiful. Every time I think about that, I'm just like, well, I'm that bitch, you know? You just gotta own it. Like, if the divine didn't want that, then it wouldn't be. So who are we, right, to say, well, that's too much or that's too little or that's, it's like, no. It is what it is. And there ain't shit we could do about that. And whoever doesn't like it, it's like they need to go heal. Period. Alright, let's see. Moving forward, what's going to be going down? I really feel like this energy too of like, you're so bored. As far as like the Kundalini department, I feel like there's nothing. And there's this, I don't know, like restriction on that because this is not the time. So it's kind of like a little sadness of like, damn, you know. But that's okay. Just keep on going forward, working on yourself, glowing up. I low-key, like, gave myself a little makeover. I didn't do any makeup. I did my nails, just a little moment. I cut my hair. I'm like, girl, I do my little brows, you know, or something. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to get back to what I like to do. And that's where we're at. It's like, and also I think it is a preparation because I feel like the masculines are definitely trying to come in and like be in your world. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like it's time for us to like step it up. Not for them necessarily, but like, what would you do if you were going out on a date? You know, what would you do if they came by? What would you do? Would you be like, you know, not prepped? No, you would be prepped. I feel like this is a time of like, even if, you know, union is probably not so possible, anything is possible. And if we're living in the frequency of having that, then I think that that's what we need to do. Because I think that soon they're actually going to be physically in your, and I know a lot of readers say that, but I do feel that as a divine feminine and going through it with you guys. So yeah, get ready, and take care of yourself and do what you must for yourself. Okay, not for them, right? But it's like, it's to be better prepared and also to embody what the divine wants you to do, which has always been to honor yourself. There's a lot of, I think, these energies too, like we were talking about, that want to stop you from brushing your hair, waxing your brows, doing your thing, because they're jealous. That has nothing to do with you, girl. Don't let those projections, you know, because we're always giving, loving. Take your chi back, do what you gotta do for you, and don't go outside and ground. That's a big one. Go outside and ground. And whatever you can't feel, you feel like you're like, I don't know, struggling with, you have to claim it like you already have it. Manifest that. After praying about it, manifest it outside. while grounding. Alright, let's see here. Not in it. I want it to be like not a mistake. There we go. Now that's it. The form. Y'all keep getting this card, or is it just me? Let's see what it's telling me now. It's telling me that you're getting absolutely beautiful. Do you see her hair? You're doing your hair. You shopping for new clothes. You stepping out, girl. You living your best life. You got a pentacle right here. You're manifesting your pentacles. Something about doing that. I love that. Synchronicities with the universe. I also feel, look at that look on her face. There is this like that, you know how when you're in a moment and you're just like enjoying it. I feel like that's what you're doing now. It's like when you're really enjoying what you're doing, and I don't even think, like, even right now I'm doing that. Like, I'm totally in the moment and appreciating that you have another chance today to change. Happy about just being in the moment. I feel like there's this gratitude. It makes me want to cry. Like this gratitude of like today, that even though, you know, everything went down the way it did, even though people did what they did, said what they said, it's like, no, right? This is my moment. This moment was given to me by God, and there's a lot of people that, right, didn't wake up this morning, or a lot of people that you lost, right, that don't have this chance. Not this time anyway. So sorry. So go hard for them, you know. I feel like, you know, for a lot of you guys, you have lost people, and they're there, like communicating with you through dreams, telling you, you know, even speaking to you. I've lost somebody really close to me, and this person has, you know, told me everything, gave me all the guidance that I've needed to get me through. I feel like you have somebody like that. And if you can't really hear, it's like tap into spirit, by just being open, even having a prayer. But I think, like, for the most part, a lot of you are in tune. But for those that aren't, it's like just a little meditative session with you and God, and just saying, I want to hear spirit, I want to know, right? Because we all have abilities. So I think that's like the main thing to do right now, is just focus on that, on the gratitude for today, and that despite whatever challenge you're going through, there's always, you know, hope, and that this very moment is a blessing, reconnecting with a fire sign. This person is withholding, you know. It's the Knight of Wands. They're really passionate about, I don't know, shielding themselves. I'm trying to see what's to this card. I say shielding because I was drawn to the little eye visor. Yeah, I feel like this person is just wanting to be close to you. Here with the octopus book bag and the two little doves. It's like, well, if you're not here, they don't understand. They're just like, if you're not physically going to be here, then what are you doing? So there's a lot of pressure about that, about you physically being there. And that's totally your decision, right? Nobody could tell you that, you know. But I feel like if you're in the moment, like this is something that shouldn't be planned. Like, oh, I'm going to plan to meet my person. I'm going to reach out and do this. It's like, were you in the moment? Were you listening to the divine? Was it synchronistic? Were you pushed not by ego and what the mind wants, but like the moment that it was like, okay, this feels right, then yeah, go for it. Right? I'm gonna get one more card and I'm gonna wrap this up. Eight of Swords. And we had another one. I feel like this could be, I don't feel like it's you. I feel like it's what the people around you are trying to do to you. What that crone energy is trying to do. Like, no. When you're anointed, right, and divine, the dark uses you for their advantage. And if they have you like this, anybody that has you like this, run. Hanged Man. 5 of Wands, 9 of Cups. It's something about keeping you trapped in vices and keeping you trapped in lower vibrational, like fighting, petty fighting, and keeping you trapped in that. It fuels these people's lives. So if anybody is like fighting with you pettily or like trying to keep you stuck in like some sort of addiction, run. Go outside and ground the minute it happens. You know, this could be a person near you. So it's very cryptic and dark. I mean, look at that. And then this is like, you know, pleasures and stuff like that. Like, oh, it's like, it's not gonna hurt you. And then those little things, right? Those kill you. But it's so cute, right? And it's like, well, no, don't touch that. And, you know, it's over money and like, just, you know, the sins. Just stay away from that. Stay in the moment. Stay away from that. You have to stay in a meditative state, okay? So that is your reading for today. I hope it helps. Bye. Love you.